Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We have here with us today Dr. Andrea Purcell. Hi Dr. Purcell.
Hi Alysia.
So a lot of you might recognize Dr. Purcell from some of our LiveFit kitchen episodes where we presented some really healthy and very delicious recipes. Well, Dr. Purcell has now written a cookbook called Feed Your Cells, and we're here today to talk about your cookbook. So tell us, how did you get involved in medical nutrition?
Medical nutrition is such an interesting topic, and I learned about it when I took a nutritional biochemistry class in medical school, and it exactly is the way it sounds. Medical nutrition, nutritional biochemistry, and it's taking the nutrition, the vitamins and minerals, and understanding how our body assimilates it and makes hormones, enzymes, biochemicals, neurotransmitters, and then how if we don't have that nutrition, those things just don't get made.
So it really is true that we are what we eat. Garbage in means ill health, and good food in brings us health, right?
And I just tell my patients to think about food like gasoline. Driving your car into the gas station, getting filled up with good gas so you can make a 400-mile road trip is exactly the same way what we're doing each day when we feed ourselves.
So why did you write this particular book the way that you did?
The cookbook is designed as a guideline for healthy eating, and as a bonus, it's gluten-free. It's not just a gluten-free cookbook because many people eat gluten-free, but they don't eat it in a healthy way. So the book is first and foremost a guideline of how to eat healthy, and then because many people have sensitivities to wheat and or celiac disease, it's also gluten-free. Gluten can be inflammatory for many people.
Okay, now tell us about the link between inflammation and disease, because we hear a little bit about that in the media, but what's that about?
Most chronic disease today is caused by inflammation, and inflammation can become exacerbated from eating incorrectly. And so many of the processed foods in the standard American diet are inflammatory. And the whole point, and really the backbone of the cookbook, is to provide an anti-inflammatory food plan for people so that they can prevent disease and feel good.
Now, a lot of people, when we talk about eating healthy, think that I mean that they're never going to eat a dessert again, but that's not true either, right?
It's not true. I really tell my patients to eat properly or healthfully 85% of the time, and then you can have the occasional dessert, and what I say is fall off the wagon, but then you just got to get back on and get back on a healthy routine.
And when we're talking about desserts, they're not all unhealthy. I mean, there's a whole section of dessert in the cookbook, right?
You are correct. There's an entire chapter on healthy desserts in the cookbook because we can choose to make things more healthful for us, and that's what the cookbook teaches us to do.
And I'm giggling as I ask about that chapter because I taste tested a number of those desserts while they were in the works, and they're really, really good, and they're not bad for you. So, you know, it's really worth checking out healthy desserts because food is fun, right?
Food is fun, food is social, and if we choose improperly, food is inflammatory. So we really need to decrease inflammation, which ultimately decreases disease. And we can do it by controlling what's on our fork each day.
So what's your advice for people who say, well, I don't know how to cook healthy? I mean, obviously you can pick up the cookbook and just start following the recipes, but you know, I know a lot of people feel really overwhelmed by that. So how do you help people take those very first steps?
There actually is a secret inside the cookbook, and it helps the reader get inside my mind and the way that I think about food and how I've been coaching my patients to think about food. And it really is in preparation. Preparation for your week. And so one of the things that I help the reader do in the cookbook is prepare and really think about, well, what does my week look like and what food should I have so that I can be well fed and well nourished to really get through the week.
It is all about preparation. That's so true. So how can people find out more?
You can find the cookbook on Amazon.com and on my website, AskDrPurcell.com. And the title is Feed Your Cells, 7 Ways to Make Health Food Fast, Easy, and Gluten-Free.
So, and remember, if you want to try out some of Dr. Purcell's recipes, some of them do appear on LiveFit Kitchen. So check out the LiveFit website and you'll see Dr. Purcell presenting some of the recipes. So thank you so much for joining us. Feed Your Cells, check it out on askdrpurcell.com or on amazon.com. Thanks
Thank you,
again.
Alysia.
So, as a special bonus for LiveFit, Dr. Purcell is donating 2 of these cookbooks for us to raffle during the month of April. So, for every $10 that you donate to LiveFit in the month of April, you'll receive 1 entry into our prize draw, and we'll be raffling off 2 copies of Feed Your Cells at the end of the month. So, thank you so much.
Of course.